I'm here with Chapter 15, A Purposeful Life. Living a purposeful life is your purpose for living. Badges of honor. It is wise to examine where you have been before you map out where you are going. You discover your life purpose by gathering hints, signs, intuitions, vibes, clues, urges, premonitions, omens, feelings, insights, and synchronistic events that you acquired from your badges of honor. Your badges of honor are all of the lessons and life experiences you have been exposed to in order to assist in your personal and spiritual growth. Your experiences and triumphs over your life lessons affect how you view the world. Your emotions, your associations, your values, your beliefs, your character, and your priorities. Even when you are on your life path, lessons have a way of creeping into your life. They may be small, unresolved issues that still need to be dealt with and healed. Other times, they come at you with such velocity that they threaten to derail you, to make you question your path. These bumps in the road may be designed to fine-tune your journey, to expand the path you are on, to test your resolve and fortitude, to strengthen your resolve and fortitude, or to provoke you to greater heights. Try to figure out the context of the lesson. What is the real lesson behind the circumstances in which you find yourself? This awareness will open doors for you, and synchronistic events will further guide and support you in your higher calling. If you are feeling a sense of restlessness, urgency, confusion, and need for clarity, you are exactly where you need to be. You are at a transformational stage in your life when curiosity, frustration, expectation, and impatience are urging you to examine your life. You are not off track or off your rocker. You are not alone. You are where you need to be. You may feel like your life is stagnant or that you have hit a dead end. This is a natural state in a world of instant gratification, where people where people expect to get what they want with the snap of their fingers. Your lessons for personal and spiritual growth have been disguised as obstacles, struggles, and setbacks. Your lessons are your preparation, your badges of honor that you must gain in order to fulfill your calling. Hold up your lessons with gratitude, honor, and reverence, never with regret or as a heavy burden. What looks like a tragedy in the external physical human experience may be the transformational breakthrough that you need to put you on your purposeful path. Extraordinary size 90. Adopt a belief that everything that happens in your life is necessary in order to fulfill your life purpose. This assumption opens you to be more aware and tuned in to universal signs and promptings. Ask the universe to alert you of synchronistic events. Inviting synchronistic events into your life will do wonders to raise your energy field. It will shift your perception to the state of positive expectancy, in which you will feel supported and guided by the universe. This creates an opportunity for you to be more receptive and open to your lessons, because you will instinctively understand that the frustrations, obstacles, and setbacks aren't there to punish you. Rather, they are opportunities to learn, grow, and graduate to the next level. Today and every day, invite synchronistic events into your life. Examine your experiences, trials, and tribulations, and see if you can see a pattern or a theme that resonates with you. Reflect on the life experiences that have impacted your life. Once you embrace the badges of honor that you have earned, you will be able to accept and understand that in reality, they were training wheels for your life purpose. Extraordinary size 91. Examine your trials and tribulations from a perspective of gathering insight into how they can be used to discover your purpose. Ask yourself, what is the recurring theme in my life lessons? If I were to teach a class or seminar based on the lessons learned from my past experiences, what would be the course's title? What have my lessons taught me that I could use to assist others? What have my lessons taught me that I could use to assist the universe? Extraordinary size 92. List a minimum of 50 inspiring and empowering badges of honor that you have earned for overcoming, accomplishing, prevailing, defeating, or rising above. A few examples are losing weight, overcoming an illness, or graduating from college or high school. Most people take for granted all of the things that they have accomplished throughout their lives. When you recognize and pat yourself on the back for all that you've accomplished, your self-confidence and self-esteem skyrockets. Extraordinary size 93. Now list a minimum of 100 inspiring and empowering badges of honor that you want to earn during your lifetime. Here are some examples. Join the Peace Corps, volunteer your services in a foreign country, establish a foundation or charity, write a book, become an activist, learn a new language, or go skydiving. Notice how these badges are more challenging. Now that you have awakened your authentic personal growth, you should be inspired to accomplish more, to expand yourself out of your comfort zone, and to make a bigger contribution. Now write how these will impact and empower you and others. Some examples are overcoming your fears, physical endurance, spiritual growth, personal accomplishment, and making a contribution. What's my life purpose? Most people are crystal clear about what they want to have, but they have a fuzzy image of who they actually are. Acquiring trophies won't bring you the answers or long-term fulfillment that your soul craves. Only when you decide what your fundamental values and purpose are and live by them can you truly be happy. Your values and morals are your guiding compass for consistently deciding, doing, and living an authentic life that is rich in harmony and joy. Live a purposeful life with extraordinary intentions. Who am I, and what is my life's purpose? This is the mystical and life-altering question that all human beings ask themselves at one point or another. Do you feel a sense of confusion or a sense that you are supposed to be doing something more, but you don't know what it is? Do you feel restlessness, longing, desperation? Is something within you calling out to be heard, to be acknowledged, to be manifested? This is your life's calling. It is a certain knowing of something without necessarily knowing what exactly it is. You just know that there is something missing. There is something that you must do, something meaningful and purposeful. It's a call to higher service, a call to make a contribution, a call to become a humanitarian. For the answer, you must turn inward. We all have an inherent driving desire, urging us to discover our purpose, to make a contribution. Your purpose is constantly unfolding, even if you aren't consciously aware of it at the time. You are attracted by and attract synchronistic events, people, and places to further you on your life road. Think of times when you were in your element. When you are in your element, it is like a cosmic alignment in which you are in perfect synergy and lose track of time and space. Your personality traits, talents, skills, abilities, and passions all culminate to put you at the center of your element. You are in your divine flow, an instrument of creation and manifestation. You may experience an intense sensation that inspires you to change or alter your life. This is called a breakthrough or epiphany. Or perhaps rather than experiencing fireworks, you experience a gentle revelation or inner knowing. Regardless of how you discover your purpose, the important thing is that now you have a direction and expand in awareness. Regardless of how you discover your purpose, the important thing is that now you have a direction and expanded awareness of where you are headed. You will feel a sense of purpose, a meaning. This is one of those moments where I just want to start over, but we're all living life and we make mistakes, and so I'm just going to keep going. You will feel a sense of purpose, meaning, you will find a sense of purpose and meaning when you are in the business of fulfilling your purpose and servicing others. Make a commitment to help others. Your purpose is not centered on what is in it for you. Rather, it is centered on what you can do for others. The purpose of one's life is to develop an awareness of one's own authentic self, express one's unique talents, and to serve humanity. We are living in the era of Okay, I don't need to keep screwing up just to say that, we all have failures. We all flub up. We all don't get it right all the time. That's what life is about. We get to stumble and fall and pick ourselves up and learn. Okay. We are in... Okay. All right, I got it. We are living in the era of instant gratification. We want everything now, or else we get frustrated, impatient, angry, discouraged, disappointed, and we are likely to settle for less or give up. Rather than allowing disharmony into your life, you must learn to trust in the divine intelligence in this universe. You may not like it, and you may not understand it, but you can't force or speed up time. It is what it is. Your best recourse is to make the best of it. If you have to wait, why not wait patiently, faithfully, and joyfully trusting in the universe's timing? Just because you can't see it or feel it, this doesn't mean that the universe isn't shifting and working to accommodate the manifestation of your purpose. When you can see the least progress on the outside, this is usually when the most work and progress is going on inside. I was after a quick fix, a shortcut to healing my ailments. I tried everything from the latest guru's books on changing your life in a week to get rich overnight seminars. Even though I was cynical about many of these overnight miracles, I tried them out of desperation. One thing I absolutely did learn is that there are no quick fixes. no shortcuts. Discovering your authentic self and your life purpose is a sacred journey, one that no one else can take for you or give you the answers for. You can't avoid it. I have calculated that I have easily read or listened to over 1,000 books and recordings on a variety of topics, not to mention attending numerous seminars, courses, retreats, meditation sessions, and classes, and acquiring certifications and tools while on my personal pilgrimage. From each seminar, each book, and each person that crossed my path, I learned invaluable wisdom, or at the very least, I was able to extract nuggets of insight that were relevant on my journey toward continuing transformation and growth. Slowly, a new world opened up to me. I discovered a passion for how the mind works in studying NLP, hypnosis, the Silva mind method, EFT, neuroscience, affirmations, positive thinking, and so on. I discovered a fascination with energy in metaphysical areas such as feng shui, numerology, Reiki, Tai Chi, astrology, chakras, and so on. I also had an affinity for beauty. I took up nature walking, painting, gardening, and music. The last two I decided were best for the environment if I enjoyed them without actually engaging in them after my plants wilted and my musical ears went on a hiatus. If I hadn't taken the time to try a variety of tools, I would have been doing the same old thing, and I would have missed out on all of my joy. The joy, healing, and self-discovery I gained from them. Experimenting inspired me to broaden my awareness and my interests. I discovered that my new interests blended together synergistically. I realized that I could integrate my newfound interest into my love of reading personal growth books and business books, working out and socializing. I could create a career that I was passionate about, a career with a purpose. I made a commitment to work every day on fine-tuning my passions and follow wherever they would lead. I went from superficially looking outside of myself to going within to uncover each layer. I continued to work on myself, and with each process, I learned more about myself, what made me tick, what I believed in, and what I didn't believe in, and what I liked, and what I didn't like. It formed a new awareness of the endless possibilities. New questions led to new searches, and contemplation prompted me to question everything I had believed until then, which in turn helped me to shape a more conscious me. More awareness promotes more enlightenment and reverence for life, not only spiritual, but also intellectual. Rather than internalizing and incorporating a mishmash of hocus pocus or a hodgepodge of other people's beliefs that didn't truly resonate with my authentic self, I discriminatingly and selectively created my mission statement and code of ethics based on my authentic self. Whereas before I was ambivalent about my purpose, now I'm going public with my mission statement just about every chance I get. I'm proud to announce that my life purpose is to beautify, create, coach, educate, inspire, and motivate myself and others to live extraordinary lives rich in personal growth, passion, faith, joy, love, laughter, and abundance. This is my life passion and my purpose. I know it now, but if I hadn't been willing to embark on my pilgrimage, walk through the dark abyss, and expand my awareness, I wouldn't have experienced the personal transformation from which I emerged more empowered, more enlightened, and with a greater reverence for myself and all things in this universe. I discovered that in every moment of life. I discovered that every moment of life deserves reverence. It is there to guide you toward your highest good and the divine light. Seize every moment to shine the light on your authentic purpose, discovering your life purpose. You have millions of questions. You feel a certain restlessness. Now where do you turn? Once again, inward. In our hectic lives, we are busy racing around. Technology was meant to simplify things. Instead, in some ways, it has complicated things because we cannot hide. We can be reached 24/7 via phone, computer, cell phone, text messaging, PDA, and email. Even on a plane, there is no escaping. We are consumed by the next thing, the next job, the next pay raise, the next vacation, our marriage, our kids, significant others, needy family members, and friends. We don't have time to go within, or we are afraid to look within. Perhaps this is because we are afraid to discover the capacity for greatness that is inherent in each of us. So we look for quick fixes, instant gratification, and shortcuts. What you really need to do is to go past the flesh and bones into your inner core. Who is the soul staring back at you in the mirror? Listen to the whispers within, calling out to be heard. What brings you joy? What puts a spring in your step? What inspires you? What are you engaged in when you lose track of time? What inspires and uplifts your soul? When you make a commitment to pursue your life's purpose, Providence will step in and guide you. This doesn't mean that you won't experience setbacks, speed bumps, or detours, or that you can rest on your laurels and expect everything to be done for you. It is up to you to listen to your urges, follow through, and take action. But it doesn't mean that you will attract synchronistic... But it does mean that you will attract synchronistic events to support you and nurture your progress. You will feel divinely guided and in the flow. Listen to your inner urges and follow your passion. Often people ignore, suppress, or dismiss their inner guides and intuitions for so long that they weaken their ability to hear the soft whispers, trying to steer them toward their paths. When you ignore urges to do something, you are suffocating your spirit and denying your authentic self. Often, fear or disappointment and failure makes people repress or deny their hunger for something more. When you deny your hunger, you are denying life. You are shutting yourself off from welcoming universal grace, generosity, and abundance into your life. Use hunger as a catalyst to propel you outward, forward, and upward. Dare to feel, dare to dream. In your daring, you will feed the hunger that is begging to be satisfied. If you don't pursue your purpose, one day you will wake up and wonder whatever became of the vivacious, optimistic, creative, talented, hopeful person that you once were. You will wake up one day and lament the time and opportunity that you have squandered. You will forever live with regret, remorse over what could have been and who you could have become. And you will repeatedly kick yourself in the rear end for it. Our global life purpose is for each of us to live this world, to live this world. And our global life purpose is for each of us to leave this world a better place than when we arrived, for the generations that will follow us. Your legacy for generations to come should be the positive impact you leave on this world. Even if you don't know your purpose, trust that it is part of the larger world plan. What would your global life purpose be? I'm going to stop for just a moment because Jacqueline here talks about your legacy. And this legacy of love in this book club is a legacy to this woman who wrote this book that is helping to ignite a fire, ignite the hunger that is within you. Because it's not until you dig deep that you can actually access that hunger and to discover that legacy that is within you. I just want to point that out because it's so profound. And so much of us are living in apathy that we're not touching the hunger that's inside of us. Your intuition, your insights, and inner urges are there to guide you towards your life purpose and inner fulfillment. Nothing is more liberating and exhilarating than discovering your life's gift and then taking a leap of faith, nurturing it and sharing it with others. It doesn't matter how big or small you may think your purpose is. It is uniquely and divinely yours. Do not for 1 minute be discouraged or disappointed if your purpose isn't as grandiose as you envisioned. Your extraordinary purpose doesn't have to be some grandiose master plan. For you to transform the world, impact world politics, end poverty and wars, discover a revolutionary vaccine, or discover a new universe. Your life purpose isn't necessarily something for which you will receive monetary compensation. It is your passion. Discover your life's purpose and design your life's purpose. Discover your life's purpose and design your life purpose statement. This statement proclaims your soul's purpose. Don't get fixated on writing a specific rigid declaration depicting and encompassing every detail of your life. A purposeful core mission statement is a blueprint to guide you on your life path. Just like life, your mission statement is a dynamic path. It shouldn't be etched in stone. It should be a guiding star lighting your way. Your mission statement should make you feel excited, alive, and joyful. It should be positive and written in the present tense with action words. Step 1 is to determine your life purpose. The best way to create your life purpose statement is to grab your journal and a pen and brainstorm for clues. Examine the answers and notes in your journal to uncover clues, glimpses, and insights into your life purpose. Some of the extraordinary sizes are similar, but I implore you to go through every question and answer them. They are designed to stimulate your mind. Write down your answers. Step 1, brainstorming your life purpose. Extraordinary size 94. Grab a pen and a notepad and put them next to your bedside. And every night before you go to sleep, ask your purpose to be revealed in your dreams. The phrase I use is, please God, universe, source, let me dream. Vividly recall and correctly interpret every meaningful dream. I repeat this phrase every night before going to sleep, with the expectation that when I wake up, I will remember all of my meaningful dreams. You can rephrase it to tailor it to be more specific, such as to recall your life purpose. Extraordinary size 95. Walk into a major bookstore. If you are too impatient to wait to get to a store, you can go through online bookstores such as Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Wander through the rows of shelves. What topics are you drawn to? What are your favorite book titles? Divide them into similar categories. What do they have in common? How can you apply these interests in your life? Extraordinary size 96. Put yourself in a relaxed state and visualize yourself going back in time to your childhood. You may discover that you are being drawn to a specific age. Follow your intuition. Focus on your surroundings. If you are at home, imagine the house where you were and what you were doing. How did you feel then? When you were that age, what did you want to be, do, or have? What did you want to be, do, or have when you grew up? Repeat the process for each age to which you feel a strong attraction. Extraordinary size 97. Just ask. Ask for your life purpose to be revealed to you. Get into a relaxed, meditative state and ask that your life purpose be revealed to you. Don't get discouraged if you don't receive an answer right away. Develop a habit of getting into a meditative state and asking for about 15 to 30 minutes a day for your life purpose to be revealed to you. Extraordinary size 98. Ask yourself, what is my life purpose? What do I want to contribute? How can I be of service to others? Then start writing quickly. Don't censor, critique it, or judge it. Just write from your authentic self. After you are done, you can choose one or combine a couple of answers to flesh out the essence of your life purpose. Then refine it so that it becomes a statement that resonates with your authentic self. Extraordinary size 99. Imagine yourself on your deathbed, filled with regret. What do you most regret not accomplishing or doing? What would you like to see written on your tombstone? If you could write your own eulogy, what would you want it to say about your life? What would you like your legacy to be? Extraordinary size 100. Review your life and look for significant events in your life that may hold clues to your life purpose. What meanings, develop traits, lessons, priorities, values, interests, or messages did you find that could hold clues to your life purpose? Extraordinary size 101. What gifts or talents have you overlooked? Before you say that you don't have any special gifts or talents, answer the following questions. What do people frequently compliment you on? What do people ask you to help them with? What have people suggested that you do more of them? Extraordinary size 102. What are you truly passionate about? What would you do even if you had to make a sacrifice, or wouldn't be paid, or went unappreciated? If money weren't an issue, what would you enjoy doing the most? Fill in the blanks. What I love most is. When I lose track of time, it is because. When I lose track of time, I'm engaged in. Extraordinary size 103. What would you like your contribution to be? Whom would you like to serve? What kind of world news story most deeply affects you? What would be the most important cause for you to donate your time and money to? On a more personal level, have you or someone you know experienced trauma, illness, or loss about which you can educate others? Or your contribution could be to invent or create a better way to do something, or to preserve or restore something. What is something about which you are passionate that would make the world a better place? Here are a few more brainstorming questions. If I could wave a magic wand to make the world a better place, what would it be like? If I had 5 years left to live, what would I want to dedicate my life to doing? When I feel blue, what nourishes me? What is most precious about me? The qualities or characteristics I would most like to develop are: what talent, skill, or lifestyle do I envy most in other people? What career do I envy most in other people? After I toss practicability, consequences, and responsibilities out the window, what do I really want to be, do, or give back? What interests or talents have I denied, hidden, forgotten, or stored away? I feel most inspired when I am drawn to. Extraordinary size 104. Remember when I asked you to experiment with different tools of the trade? I asked you to trust me, remember? Well, I wanted you to try the tools of the trade not only so that you could rejuvenate yourself and recharge your batteries, but also as a way for you to experiment and do things differently. You just never know. If you become impassioned with one of or a few of these tools, you might start thinking, how can I make a living out of this? Or could sharing this with others be my purpose? There are countless tools you can use to assist you in healing and enlightenment for your mind, body, and soul, while simultaneously serving as a conduit for discovering who you truly are and what you truly love. Experimenting with and incorporating these tools into your life may uncover a passion that may lead to a career or business for you. There is a plethora of widely diverse tools and interests that you can use and combine to form endless possibilities. To learn more, visit selflovediva.com. And I'm not sure if that is still a valid web address. I haven't tried to go to it, so yeah. I have provided a sampling of tools for you to experiment with. Many overlap and interrelate within the mind, body, and soul, but for the purpose of simplifying and categorizing for an upcoming extraordinary size, I have taken a stab at separating them into groups. For each of the categories, please add any tools, interests, or careers about which you are even the slightest bit curious. So this reminds me, just in this moment, I tried to get the extraordinaryyou.com website back, and so because Jacqueline passed away, that website went back into being able to be purchased. And so the purchase price for it is like $15,000 or something like that. So I went ahead and I got the website extraordinaryyou.vip so that I could actually connect with the book and give the book club a space to point to. And so the book club website will be extraordinaryyou.vip so that people can access this book club at any point in time and follow it through from beginning to end. So Extraordinary You, which we talk about in the book, to go to extraordinaryyou.com, that website is no longer valid. So I'm guessing that selflovediva.com isn't available either. So I'm gonna look into that to see if I can try to get that one. If it's not being reserved for Jacqueline Ortiz, so I will do that. So I'm gonna reread that last paragraph just because I got a little bit off course here. But I just wanted to make that designation. If you're following Jacqueline Ortiz, her work, or the Extraordinary You and the exercises, Jacqueline Ortiz and I were soul sisters, and it was like we were living parallel lives until we met it was like 2018. And we didn't really discover that. And so it kind of wants me to dive into the fragmentation of how we can connect with different souls on our soul path, and how alignment, like the learning and growth that we experienced, was so similar. So I just wanted to bring that in. I have provided a sampling of tools for you to experiment with, many overlapping and interrelate with the mind, body, and soul. But for that purpose of simplifying and categorizing for an upcoming extraordinary size, I've taken a stab at separating them into groups. For each of the categories, please add any tools, interests, or careers about which you are even the slightest bit curious. And so that also brings to mind, there's also, if you go on Amazon.com, Jacqueline had created some different toolkits. And so if you go into Jacqueline Ortiz's author information, it will show you other offerings that she had created. And so there's actually some journaling. Like if you're into journaling, that there's a toolkit for journaling. And so that could also be another reference for you if you just love her work and want to connect to her on a deeper level. And there's just all kinds of free videos on YouTube, on her channel, on Facebook. So I just want to bring that to heart right now, because she really was an amazing creator. This is about creating a legacy of love for her. And so please feel free to look at any of those resources that she left. Tools for the mind: feng shui, tarot card reading, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, EFT, emotional freedom technique, positive thinking, motivational speaking, affirmations, mantras, career counselor, coach, numerology, writer, hypnotherapist, pastor, astrologer, meditation. So those are tools for the mind. And there's experts in all of these categories. And if you'd like, you really want to connect with an expert that's done their inner work. So don't just go out and find a willy-nilly anybody that does any one of these, because it's about doing the deep exploration. And if you want suggestions, I know personal experts in each of these areas that could support you. So please feel free to reach out to those resources. If you're wondering how to connect with someone who's done their inner work, I know a lot of these people. Tools for the body: Reiki, crystals, gardening, chakra balancing, yoga, Tai Chi, working out, Pilates, nutritional program, martial arts instructors, fitness trainer, rock climbing, hiking, sports, power walking, massage, acupuncture, dance, herbs, herbalist, horticulture, reflexology, decorating your home, interior design, beauty makeover, cosmetology. Tools for the soul: prayer, meditation, nature walks, hiking, journaling, dream interpretation, past life regression, future life progression, painter, artist, singer, event retreat planner, spa, aromatherapy, working, being around children, cooking, chef, volunteering, fundraising, photography, naturism. I'm adding that one. With the exception of a handful of tools, at one time or another, I have experimented, implemented, and integrated all of the above tools. These tools have made an enormous impact in helping me reconnect with my authentic self and decipher and comprehend who I really am, and make what my heart's and what makes my heart sing. I hold these tools responsible for inspiring me to write this book and for the direction my life has taken. I credit these tools with helping me discover my passion for writing, painting, feng shui, hypnosis, NLP, Reiki, working out, nutrition, and a host of other things. Experimenting with these tools will awaken the passionate juices within you. Keep an open mind and heart as you go through the list, and especially when you try them. You are bound to find a few that truly resonate with your soul. These tools could be the catalyst that you have been waiting for to guide you toward your life purpose. If you are actively pursuing one of these tools as a hobby or a distraction, I want you to shift this perception to one of experimentation with the possible idea of it being your purpose. Investigate where these talents and passions may lead in terms of a career or your career path. If you aren't interested in a new career path, think about it in terms of playing a more pivotal role in your life's purpose. Ultimately, all of these techniques are tools to use to dig up your seeds of passion. The answers lie in the activities in which you lose yourself and all track of time. Your life's purpose is a gift, a passion, a talent designed long before you came into this world. Your gift has been buried in your soul, waiting to be unwrapped and claimed. Step 2, putting it all together. Review all of your answers and look for a pattern or a common thread. List your top passions and priorities in order of importance, then combine them, summarize them, and integrate them into a few compelling paragraphs or sentences in order to create your life purpose. Now it's time to fine-tune and polish this into a condensed statement that is an inspiring and empowering statement of your life's purpose. Don't get fixated on writing a specific, rigid declaration depicting and encompassing every detail of your life. A purposeful course mission statement is a blueprint that will guide you on your life path. Step 3, testing it. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Can your life purpose statement pass the cross-examination test? Some of the questions may not pertain to your particular life purpose, but overall, you want a resounding yes answer to these questions. Does it stimulate massive amounts of passion? Do I have the level of commitment to fulfill it? Does it provide me with opportunities for continued growth? Does it complement my values and ethics? Does it complement my personality? Does my life purpose complement my vision for my life? Will it stimulate and excite me over the long haul? Will it serve the people that I want to help? Would the trade-offs and sacrifices be worth it to me? Read that one more time. Would the trade-offs and sacrifices be worth it to me? Because there will be sacrifices and trade-offs. Would I excel in this environment or culture? Would working or being with this type of person be enjoyable? Does it inspire and empower me? So when you think of your purpose, so that question, does it stimulate massive amounts of passion inside of me? Passion is hunger. Remember that. And so often we disconnect from our passion because that hunger has been shut down. This is your opportunity to reconnect with it and get excited about life again. Don't live shut down. This is your moment. Step 4. Take a leap Now that you have designed your life purpose and tested it, it's time to embark on the most exhilarating and meaningful journey there is, your life purpose. Now that you know your life purpose, you don't have any excuse to avoid taking action. It's time to take a leap and embark on your purpose and your passion. Find ways to participate, communicate, incorporate, and manifest your life purpose. Write on the topic of your purpose. Coach others on the topic of your purpose. Educate people on the topic of your purpose. Research information on the topic of your purpose. Persuade others to take action on your purpose. Promote something related to your purpose. Plan and organize an event or charity related to your purpose. Create, coordinate, or invent something related to your purpose. Analyze and systemize information related to your purpose. Solve problems related to your purpose. Sell or broker a product or service related to your purpose. For example, if your life purpose is to right an injustice, such as poverty, you can write, coach, educate, and research information to raise the level of awareness. You can organize a fundraiser, persuade others to take action, such as donating products and services to auction off to raise money. Or you can sell related products, such as t-shirts, and donate all funds to the charity you sponsor. These are just a few brainstorming ideas to get you started. There is so much that you can do right now toward manifesting your life purpose. Mission statement. Take life, your purpose. Mission statement. Like life. Your purpose is dynamic. Your purpose may be different in the future. For instance, your purpose for a period of 18 years could be to raise your children. After this, it could be to open your own business, or at this stage of in your life, your purpose is to make a difference in a rewarding career. Years down the line, your purpose may evolve to be volunteering your time to the less fortunate. Naturally, everyone's purpose is uniquely theirs. It is your personal guiding compass for living your life. Your purpose doesn't require you to drop everything this very minute and alter your life. It is not about creating havoc and chaos in your life. Rather, it is about using your mission statement as a faithful guide and compass for this moment on. You have free will. You can choose to make drastic life-altering changes, meaningful strides, or minuscule changes toward fulfilling your purpose. Refer to your life purpose or mission statement when you are making decisions, when you are confused, when you are at a crossroads, and when you are inspired. Your mission statement will be your guiding force to simplify your life. You are aligning your life and reconnecting to your essence when you are true to your life purpose. Having a core mission statement clarifies things and reconnects you to your authentic self. Again, this core mission statement doesn't have to be the end all. Like your life, it is meant to be dynamic and organic. It is perfectly all right to modify it throughout your life to further align your values, beliefs, convictions, and passions as you grow and wise up. As long as your motivation for modifying and revamping your statement is for your highest good, don't just modify or cut corners to suit what you want or to settle for what is easier. Alter your core mission statement only if it will inspire your personal growth and align you to live your life with integrity and excellence, a life worth living and celebrating. It's all in the attention to your intention. Get clear on your intention. This will enable you to carry out what you love to do. Every day, read your core mission statement. Focus your intention on manifesting it. Ask for the universe to guide you and support you in creating the opportunities to fulfill your unique divine purpose. With laser beam focus, place all of your attention on your intention with your whole mind, body, and spirit. Don't get discouraged or quit if your desires aren't manifested overnight. It requires consistent, strong, willful intention, expectancy, and faith. The more attention given to your intention, the easier it is to manifest it. Intention is when you activate your mind and energize your heart's passion and will to manifest what you want. Successful manifestation is directly related to your desire and intention. In other words, how badly you want it and why you want it. If you truly desire your intention, and if it is for your highest good, then it will be manifested. Please make sure that what you want is for the right reasons. One's intention should never be to control, take advantage of, or manipulate. It should not be out of selfishness, revenge, or envy, and it should not stem from desire to hurt yourself or others. Your motivation should be based on what is good and pure. I personally believe that when you make a commitment to living a purposeful life with integrity and excellence, doors open for you. When you decide to listen and take action based on the small urges and voice within, when you speak and live your truth, you align yourself with your higher purpose. You will reconnect with your natural flow, stand up and proclaim your truth, your passion, and the skies will open up and facilitate your journey. Focus all of your attention on your intention. Make sure that your mission statement is meaningful, purposeful, and inspiring to you. This is how you know you are on track. Principles for living with intention. Focus your intention on your passion. Discover what you love to do. Follow your passion. Do what you love. You are only on this earth for a short time. Don't squander it. Don't squander your time or your energy on what is expected of you, what you think you should do. Commit to what you love, and the universe will support you. This doesn't necessarily mean that you should immediately quit your job, divorce, or elope. It does mean committing to finding harmonious ways to make nurturing transitions toward honoring and fulfilling your purpose. Listen to your gentle urges Tune into your thought process and intuitive insights. Take inspired action. Make a commitment. Take a stand. The universe will part for a person with a purposeful mission. Be dynamic. Don't coerce, force, or manipulate life to attempt to make it unfold exactly as you planned. There is no need to be stubborn or rigid. Go with the flow. Be open. Stay alert for synchronistic events that will guide you and reconfirm your path. Have faith. Trust in the process. Surrender. Extraordinary size 105. Every morning and evening, read your mission statement. Then invite synchronistic events into your life that will alert you, support you, and guide you on your life's path. Do this with faith and expectancy, and you will more readily experience and recognize synchronistic events in your life. Extraordinary size 106. Visualize your purpose having been realized. The more vividly and repeatedly you can envision it, the more you will attract the energy to manifest it. Close your eyes and envision doing the things you love to do and want to do. Imagine yourself excelling at them. Place yourself in the center of your visualization. Living it, really feel it, hear the sounds and visualize the colors and movements. Wholeheartedly feel it, believe it, expect it. Use your imagination. The more vivid it is, the faster and easier it will be to manifest. Code of ethics. There's a saying that goes, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. If you are ambiguous about your values, ideals, morals, desires, or life path, you will be swept away by the current or uncertainty, confusion, chaos, and indecision. Temptation will be your constant companion. You will be tempted to not follow through, or to take the easy way out, or to take shortcuts. You will be plagued by indecision, or live by the seat of your pants, or sell out, or give up, or stray, or try to live someone else's life. You can choose to perceive the world as a dog-eat-dog world, or you can choose to create a set of standards by which you live your life. You need to develop core values that represent who you are and will continue to strengthen your character. Then make a commitment to live by them, no matter what. Decide what is important to you. What do you value? What values do you need to incorporate in order to live an extraordinary life? Ask yourself, when I engage in blank behavior, how does it make me feel? Do I feel proud? Do I feel joyful? Do I feel that I can respect myself? Do I like myself? Do I feel a sense of contribution? How do I want to feel? What do I need to feel, say, and believe to feel the way I want to feel? What may be important for one person to feel may not be as important to you, or it may be more so. The important thing is that whatever behavior you engage in is something that you truly live with. Ultimately, only you can judge whether your reflection in the mirror is of a person with a clear conscience and one in which you can be proud of. You are living by your code of ethics when your actions, thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are aligned with your personal morals and standards. When you are aligned with your soul and living a harmonious life, you will be rewarded with a clear conscience and a sense of wholeness and inner peace. It is time for you to create your personal code of ethics and commit yourself to living life by it. Below is a template for what your code of ethics could look like. My code of ethics: I live with integrity. I treat everyone with respect. I always do my best. I speak the truth. I nourish, respect, and condition my body, and I treat it as my temple. I am a person of excellence. I don't engage in gossip or bad-mouthing. I forgive myself and others. I hold only pure intentions. I do as I say. I keep my word. I look for ways to contribute. I look for the good in others and compliment them. I am a can-do person, a problem solver. I challenge myself to think, do, and live outside the box. I treasure the relationships in my life. I choose my words carefully. I treasure every minute in my life. I squeeze every second of every day to optimize my life. I don't make assumptions. I consciously communicate my feelings. I pursue my purpose. I exercise compassion and love. I respect and preserve the environment. I live with spiritual and universal integrity and interconnectedness. I honor my intuitive insights. I feel and express gratitude every day. Extraordinary size 107. Create your own code of ethics. Then design or buy a plaque or a frame for your code of ethics. Put it in a highly visible area in your office or your bedroom. You can go all out. You can go to a craft store and mount your code of ethics in a gold frame. I also recommend that you create a code of ethics for your job. Post it on the wall and distribute it. You can ask all of your coworkers to contribute. This creates an environment of harmony, coherency, and high standards. You can also encourage your family members to create their own code of ethics. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think of you. That's a quote by John Wooden. I'll read that one more time. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you are. Your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think of you. By John Wooden. What others think of you is none of your business, is another famous quote. And it's because everybody's living through their own lens of perception. Everybody's living through their own perceived experiences, some of them traumatic, which causes us to shut down, which causes sometimes emotional unavailability. And sometimes we take very personal, we take it to heart when it doesn't mean anything. It just means somebody's experienced hurt in their lives and they're not available. And so that leaves us with finishing chapter 15, bringing us into chapter 16, manifesting your true desires into reality. What a very special chapter that we'll get to read together, because it truly helps bring all of it together into our heart, connecting mind, body, spirit, connecting us to the divine wisdom that's available for us, connecting us to the deeper connection with the earth, with the creatures that God's brought to us, allowing us to truly be present with how we get to create our lives consciously. And that's how we make them extraordinary. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter reading with me, and I look forward to seeing you inside of the book club. If you just are getting started with us today, finding this chapter of the book, know that you can go into the link that's in the description below and access the book club. It's completely free, and it's my gift to you. It's one that will change your life, and you can join us for the live Zoom sessions or the replays, and it's a way to be seen, find yourself utilizing your voice so that you can be heard and you can show up authentically and work through whatever it is that's creating stagnancy in your life, where you feel stuck, so that you can truly move forward in your life and make it extraordinary. That's why we're here, accessing that deep hunger within and, overcoming the breakthroughs are there, and they come from the breakdowns. For my life, I have a neurodivergent background of being ADHD, highly sensitive, empathic. If you look at categorizations, I'm an INFP. I was a 9 in the Myers-Briggs INFP. But, there's so many ways to categorize people, and those categorizations are not who you are, but they are the reference points that we can actually connect to that allow us to see how the early ways that we were molded through our belief systems, through our family systems, family constellations, even bringing in birth order, bringing in human design work. All of those are wonderful tools that help us to actually connect deeper to the essence and the truth of how we were molded and formed to where we are in this moment, which is giving us clues to what is coming up for us to break through. And so I'm so happy you're here on this journey, because it is one that is allowing you to truly uncover what's inside of your heart. I like to say the heart is your North Star, it is your compass, and it is your guiding light. And so by tapping into that, it allows you to connect with your deeper truths and that hunger within you. And so I believe that we all are on our path. We all go through what is extreme trials. Myself, my journey is very different than yours, but it could be similar in ways. I gravitated towards codependency to feel safe. I gave away my authority because I grew up in a world where I watched Disney movies every Sunday night, and that was a highlight of my life. And, those fairy book stories of looking for a knight in shining armor, of believing that my safety was something outside of me. I was indoctrinated, from baptism through confirmation in the Catholic faith, and my Savior was something outside of me. And so I was taught to give away my authority to other people, and it wasn't until I came home to my heart that I realized I had to have self-agency for my life, to take responsibility for myself, for my beliefs, for who I became, and to develop that statement of, I am a worthy, thriving, unstoppable woman. I'm a worthy, thriving, unstoppable leader that shows up in this world. And that has been, in the class where Jacqueline and I met, how many years ago, like 7-8 years ago. And that was, where that statement, that initial connection was born inside of me. And I'm so grateful for that class. There was much that was wrong with that class, that leadership class, because it wasn't respectful of everyone. And that, and being respectful for everyone is one of my values in my life. And so I'm so happy you're on this journey. And I can't implore you enough to please do the extraordinary sizes that you are reading about, because they are life-changing. They help you to actually realize who you are at the core truth of you. And that's, I believe, one of the greatest exercises that we could truly be on. So from my heart to yours, I'm Jacqueline Bambenek with Vibrational Energy Solutions, Transformational Life Coach, and life coach for the coaches, the leaders, the mentors, the empaths, the seekers, the mystics, those that know that they're here on purpose in this life to make a difference. And I'm here for you. So please reach out, connect, comment on this video below, and I look forward to connecting with you from heart to heart. From my heart to yours, make it a great day. Sending so much love your way. And with divine connection to our angelic cheerleader, Jacqueline Ortiz. She's with us in every step of the way that we are working through this project, this legacy of love together. So thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.